been training since April. So I started at Mick Channon's yard then, and I was riding sort of fairly easy horses, trying to get used to it, the speed as well, and just trying to hold a horse, like the technique at first. And then when I came back to university last term, I started riding out for Gay Calloway, and sort of thrown in a bit of the deep end, started riding sort of a 2-year-old.
I'm one of the late additions to the Oxford team, so I only joined in early June, or sort of late May. And I started riding out first with Jamie Osborne, and I still continue riding out with Jamie Osborne, and I still go occasionally ride out with Ian Williams.
My training had a bit of a rocky start. I broke my wrist at Easter in another varsity match, so my training was somewhat put on hold. I managed to keep doing the exercise sessions on the mechanical horses, but obviously was unable to get on a horse until my cast was removed. I got on a horse as soon as it came off, which retrospectively may not have been the wisest decision, but I'm pretty determined to do this race.
I was incredibly fortunate to have lived in Dubai and trained at the Emirates Equestrian Centre, first in Nadal Shiba and then in Babel Shams, where I got to ride some incredible horses.
I'm definitely probably eating more than I used to, because obviously you're burning a lot of calories first thing in the morning. I know quite a few of us have a first breakfast, then we stop after we've done one lot and we have a second breakfast. But generally speaking, just keeping healthy, eating lots of fruit and protein, and making sure that we're looking after ourselves and giving our bodies a chance to recover after a hard morning's work.
So I've been doing quite a lot of running and cycling, sort of cycling out of the saddle, not allowing myself to sit down. And so yeah, cardio is a big part of it, but you do have to have that strength to hold the horse at the start.
The fitness levels of these jockeys is just phenomenal, how they're managing to keep so light but also having the legs to be able to ride sometimes 12 races in a day. Probably more fit than any other sport.